Hey gang, welcome back. Today we're doing one of my favorite things to eat, and that is the hamburger. So we're going to be doing a slider version that's going to fit really nicely on our cheese dots. So for our slider patties today, we are using a house blend of house ground meats. It is all beef. I'm using some fat trimmings from a sirloin roast, as well as some sirloin and strip loin beef in the blend. I do like to keep it about 25 to 30% fat, which might sound like a lot, but it just ends up being a much juicier burger. And the most beneficial part for me is grinding your meat at home. You can cook it to whatever doneness that you want. I like my burgers to be about a medium rare, so just a little bit of redness and juice there, but not bloody. Yeah, so these guys here measure out about 2 inches in diameter, and some of them are about 1 inch thick or 3/4 of an inch thick, but really you can do whatever you like. These are pretty round. I didn't do that by hand. I used a small cookie cutter to get this nice shape. But I mean, sometimes I just whip them up by hand and they turn out just nice too. Just make sure they're pretty well compact, but not too compact, because you don't want them falling apart on the grill, but you also don't want a dense burger. All right, so moving on to the ingredients for our mayo. Now, you might ask why we're making a mayonnaise today. Well, once you see it, this recipe is so darn simple that hopefully you'll never buy mayonnaise again or never want to, because this is very easy to customize. And if you have eggs and olive oil, you can almost add anything else you like to it. Today, we're going to be using some Dijon mustard. Then we've got about a half lime's worth of juice, and a little garden blend of herbs. So these are fresh picked today, a little bit of chives as well as dill. And then we're using olive oil, but you can use canola oil or probably any other oil that you have. And just 1 egg will do with these proportions. Now with the mixed herbs here, you can add in anything else you like. We've done just green onion before, maybe roasted garlic, or even like some hot sauce. So let's begin. We're gonna add our egg first, followed by our lime juice or lemon juice. Get our spoon of mustard. And we're gonna throw in our herbs. Now all these are gonna go into the blender. First, we're gonna put the lid on it. And you'll see I've got the little hole in there, and that's so we can add the olive oil while we're blending to emulsify the mixture. Might sound daunting, but it's actually really easy. So we've got it all blended up here. It's got a beautiful kind of green yellow tinge to it. You can see the little specks of the dill and chive, which is really nice. I can't wait to try this. All right. So at this point, I'm going to give it a little taste. With the juice and with the herbs, I think it's got enough flavor, but you might want to add a little bit of salt yourself, or maybe even just like a little salt on top. Give it a little mix around, but for my taste, I think it's just right. So we've got our dots all baked up. We've got our burgers fresh off the barbecue. Now we're going to build our little sandwich today. So we built up a couple of our sliders, and now it's time to give it a little taste. It's beautiful. The bun, nice and cheesy. The meat, perfectly seasoned and juicy. This is a wonderful little hors d'oeuvre or lunch, or even a little appetizer to your meal. Give it a try and let us know what you think.